guys, I just wanted to do a quick makeup tutorial on this smoky eye makeup look. It's really quick and easy and so effective. It's such a nice look to wear if you're going out of an evening, either for a meal or on a night out. All of the products I've used in the video I've linked in the description box below. Please feel free to leave a comment if you want me to recreate any particular makeup looks. Also, if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And let's get started. Okay, so to begin this look, we're going to start with the eye makeup. I always like to start off with the eyes if I'm doing like a smoky eye makeup look. Just in case we get any fallout, we can always clear that up as we go along and do our base last. So to begin, I'm going to start with priming my eyes. I always like to use a concealer to do this one in particular. So it's the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer and Eye Illuminator. This is a really good base to begin with. It's quite lightweight in consistency, so it doesn't crease, and it just creates a really nice base for the eye makeup. And then taking a flat Real Techniques makeup brush, I'm just going to blend that over the eyelid. And I always like to do like light strokes or almost pats, just so I don't drag the eye area because it is quite delicate skin and I don't want to risk causing more stretching or wrinkles. Okay, so then taking a MAC fluffy makeup brush, I'm going to start with the base colour, and I'm going to start with this really soft kind of like taupey colour. If you can see that. This one here. And I'm just going to apply that in the crease area and then bringing it almost like a V shape. I just want it to be really nice and soft. And then using a smaller dome brush, I'm just going to apply a slightly darker colour, this one here, and I'm just going to bring that shadow further into the eye socket. Okay, so I'm just going to bring you a bit closer just so you can see the eye area. So next, taking the dome makeup brush again, I'm just going to take a darker shade. So this one here. And I'm just going to take this over my lash line and under the bottom lash line as well. This just helps to define the eye a bit more. Can really make it stand out. Then taking the Zoeva Luxe Crease brush, I'm just going to blend that in over the eye. Just helps to create a bit more of a transition. Okay, so to begin our eyeliner, I'm just taking the Maybelline Hyper Precise All Day Liquid Eyeliner. This is a really lovely applicator. It's almost like a felt tip, so you can get really precise with this. So we're just going to do a fine line along the lash line. Sometimes it helps to slightly stretch the eye area. And then what we're going to do is, following our lower lash line upwards at an angle, I'm just going to create a tiny little dot there, and that is basically where our flick is going to begin. So we just use that as a rough guide. And then we're going to do the same on the other eye. And then using the same technique, we're just going to follow the lower lash line upwards. Just make a little dot. And that is where our flick is going to begin. The hardest part is getting them even, but no two sides of the face are ever symmetrical, so I wouldn't worry too much. Okay, so once you're happy with the flicks and you feel like they're both even, I'm just going to add a darker shade across the lash line just to add a bit more depth. And I'm going to use my dome brush again. Okay, so then once we're happy with the eye makeup, we're going to move on to mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and this is in the shade Intense Black. I absolutely love this. It really helps to create a really defined and intense look. It's really important to get those outer corner lashes as well, because we really want to emphasise the eye area. And I'm just going to add about 2 to 3 coats of mascara just to really define the eyes. We really want them to look really intense. Okay, so then moving on to our base makeup, I'm just going to apply some of the Revlon Colour Stay foundation. I'll just add about 2 pumps to the back of my hand. And then using the Real Techniques buffing brush, I'm just going to apply just a light coverage. Always remember to do your neck area as well. You don't want any harsh lines. This brush is so nice. I feel like because it's quite big, it covers quite a large area, so you don't need that much product. I really like to pack it into the skin just to get that nice even coverage. don't know if it's the fact that we're currently in lockdown and we're all kind of inside, although I do try to sit out and garden as much as possible. I have come up in quite a few blemishes, which is annoying, but I'm trying to let my skin breathe as much as possible. So I'm not wearing makeup in the daytime. It's been quite nice. Okay, so then moving on to concealer, I'm going to use the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer and Eye Illuminator, and I'm just going to pop some of this under my eye area. And then just going in with my beauty blender. This is slightly dampened as well. I'm just going to pat that in under the eye. So then taking the Collection Speedy Blush, I'm just going to add a bit on my cheeks. And then just using my ring finger, I'm just going to blend that in. Okay, so then moving on to brows, I'm going to use the Brow Sculpt 3-in-1 Contouring Brow Pen and just fill in any sparse bits of my eyebrow. I like to keep them looking as natural as possible. And then taking the Max Factor Brow Revival, and this is in the shade Black Brown. So I'm just going to go over my eyebrows just to set those. It just helps to keep those little unruly ones nice and tame. And it does tend to stay in place all day. And then last but not least, I'm going to use the Rimmel lipstick, and this is in the shade Nude Pink. This has a really lovely shimmer to it. And there we go. A really quick and easy smoky eye makeup look. I really hope you liked the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel as well, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, bye.